In places like California's Sonoma County, mountain lions are causing increasing concern not by attacking people, but by causing property damage worth millions of dollars. In 2025 alone, they caused over $3 million in damage, primarily by killing livestock such as sheep, goats, and calves. Ranchers have been forced to invest in reinforced fencing, surveillance systems, and even animal protection, driving up operating costs. In some areas, repeated attacks have wiped out entire herds, threatening the livelihoods of local people. As the financial burden grows year after year, how can we reduce the problems that give people here headaches every year?
No!
Hunting mountain lions with a rifle is not just a test of shooting skills but also a challenge of endurance, strategy, and respect for a powerful predator. Unlike hunting other species, you won't easily spot a mountain lion grazing in an open field. This animal is solitary, elusive, and highly intelligent, often leaving only subtle signs like footprints in the snow or traces of freshly killed prey. That's why successful hunters often rely on a combination of tools and tactics, scouting and tracking. In some places where hunting is legalized and managed, using rifles to hunt mountain lions reduces the danger to hunters.
Good job, buddy. First Good job.
Choosing the right ammunition and equipment is just as important as the firearm itself. Soft point or ballistic tip bullets are preferred for their ability to expand and deliver killing energy without excessive penetration.
Single shot! Holy smokes! That just does not...
Yeah, it really is a monster.
Hunters also carry essential items such as binoculars, GPS devices, radios, and survival kits, knowing that the terrain can be unpredictable and the weather can change rapidly. Many also wear lightweight, durable clothing that allows easy movement on steep ground.
That's a positive sign. That cat's been here in the last. There's the track right there. There's a wolf over here. That was a wolf?
In some hunts, terrain alone is not uncommon to force underprepared hunters to give up, regardless of their shooting skills. That's why preparation and physical training are part of the process long before the first track is discovered.
Get that kitty. Get that kitty. Oh, yeah. Good girl. It might be a lot. Holy crap. Good girl. Good job, girl. The way it is, it's not worth losing dogs out here. Yeah, you can let him go. Come on. That one. Yeah, come on. That's all they get? One little bite? Glad we got one. Yeah. It's a hell of a cat.
Hunters begin by scanning for fresh tracks, especially on snow-covered terrain, where footprints and drag marks are easier to identify.
Could be a link.
When suspicious signs such as feeding traces or distinctive travel paths are found, the hunter must stay cautious and follow closely.
To not give this bobcat any advantage, Mingus and Cinder
how many of these big predators should be taken out of the area. A lot of times public.
Approaching the mountain lion usually takes place in steep, rugged, and remote terrain, requiring the hunter to have good physical condition and persistence. The goal is to get close enough to ensure an accurate shot, usually within the range of 30 to 70 yards. This is not an easy process. It can take hours just to determine the animal's hiding spot. But even after getting close, the shot must still be taken with calm and responsibility. The moment of the shot is where skill and responsibility meet. Mountain lions are typically shot at close range from 20 to 60 yards after being cornered in a tree or ledge. For this, a medium caliber rifle is ideal. Calibers such as .243 Winchester, .270 Winchester, or .308 are popular choices because they have the necessary power to humanely take down the animal without causing excessive damage to the hide.
I'm ready. Good shot. Good shot. Do it again, do it again.
Shot placement is crucial, with the best target being just behind the shoulder, aiming for the heart and lungs. A precise, ethical shot will ensure the animal dies quickly and minimize suffering, something every responsible hunter aims for. After the shot, the work continues. Approaching a downed mountain lion requires caution, especially if the shot hasn't fully incapacitated it. Lions, when wounded, can become extremely dangerous. After confirming the animal is down, the hunter must tag it properly according to local regulations, and in many states, report the harvest within a specific time frame.
You never see the cat. They're sneaky. Bad time to tell you I'm afraid of heights, probably.
He's in that real tall tree with little branches on the bottom, you know?
Right underneath your paw. Thank you very much.
You betcha.
Gary, thank you very much.
You bet.
Some agencies require submitting a tooth for age tracking or presenting the skull for biological data. The hide is often preserved for taxidermy, and care must be taken to skin the animal correctly, especially if the lion is used as a full-body trophy.
Made it back, didn't we?
Every step requires both knowledge and respect for the
What
animal.
exactly happened today? You were
Hunting mountain lions with a rifle is not just about pulling the trigger, it's about the entire journey, the planning, the tracking, the challenge of the chase, and the responsibility that follows. It's a pursuit that combines discipline, wilderness skill, and ethical judgment. For those who are prepared and understand what it takes, it becomes one of the most intense and memorable hunts.
Yeah. There's a dark.
Reload.
Wow. I'm jacked.
Now everybody, as you can see, my first day.
But with growing debates over predator control, conservation, and public safety. So how do we balance the thrill of the hunt with the long-term health of the ecosystem and the safety of the communities living near lion territory? If you find this topic fascinating, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any deep insights into the world of hunting and wildlife management. Rhinos are very strong animals, and when they cause problems, the damage is not small. They break fences, crush crops, and destroy water pipes and tanks. In some farming areas, people have lost up to $15,000 per year to fix the damage and replace what was lost. Every time a rhino breaks through a fence, the repair cost can be hundreds of dollars. This animal does not move quietly or carefully, it moves with great force, and the results are very clear. Over time, the damage increases, and families find it harder to protect their land. So how can we stop the damage that is making life harder for people here? Before going on a hunt, the hunter must make sure they have all the legal documents, safety equipment, and the right support team. Rhino hunting is only allowed with strict government-issued permits, often limited to certain areas and specific animals chosen for population control, usually old, non-breeding bulls. The hunter must also attend a safety briefing and sometimes complete training provided by professional outfitters. The necessary equipment includes not only rifles, but also binoculars, rangefinders, first aid kits, and GPS tracking devices. Most importantly, a qualified professional hunter must lead the expedition, supported by trackers, porters, and sometimes veterinary staff. Without these elements, even a well-planned hunt can become illegal or unsafe in moments. Hunting rhinos with guns is not just about strength, it's about precision, timing, and deep understanding. Few people know that despite their large size, rhinos can run up to 50 kilometers per hour faster than most human reactions. Their eyesight is poor, but their sense of smell and hearing are very sharp. That means if the wind carries your scent or you make even the smallest sound, the rhino will detect you. Hunters must plan their approach carefully, always staying downwind and avoiding dry leaves or branches that could reveal them. Every step is important, because one wrong move can turn the hunter into the prey.
Shoot again, shoot again, shoot again.
He's done.
Bravo!
He's done.
Phew.
Good.
Shooting.
Yeah.
Huh? Good.
Choosing the right rifle is another step where experience makes a difference. Many people don't know that a rhino's shoulder bones are so thick that standard bullets can stop before reaching the vital organs. That's why hunters use calibers like the .416 Rigby or .458 Lot, specially designed for Africa's largest game animals.
With a well-placed shot,
The bullets are often made of solid brass or copper, built not to expand but to go straight through dense muscle and bone. Even then, the ideal shot must hit a precise area, usually behind the front leg where it can reach the heart-lung region. A missed shot can lead to a long and dangerous chase. Professional guides are not just assistants, they are the brains behind every safe hunt. Many of them have tracked rhinos for decades, learning to read signs most people overlook, the angle of a fresh footprint, the softness of dung, or even the direction the grass is bent.
We're gonna just keep looking and picking up tracks. We drive along like this, we got our tracker on.
These details help them estimate the rhino's location, speed, and whether it has noticed their presence. A good guide also trains their client to recognize behavior signals like ear movements or tail flicks that can show when the rhino is nervous or about to charge. These small signs can save lives. Safety during the stalk is much more complex than it seems. Hunters must not only follow the animal but also always calculate an escape route. If a rhino charges, it usually runs in a straight line, so being near trees or rocks that can block its path is a smart move. Another fact few people know, rhinos often use the same trails repeatedly, creating natural paths through the bush. Guides use this to predict where the rhino might move next. In some cases, it's better to wait near a known waterhole during hot hours, as rhinos return to drink at certain times. These strategies help reduce risk and avoid unnecessary confrontations. After the shot, the real responsibility begins. What many people don't realize is that every legal rhino hunt is closely monitored by wildlife authorities. The rhino's body must be inspected immediately, the horns must be tagged and recorded, and in some countries, DNA samples are taken for tracking and conservation records. The meat may be distributed to local communities, and the organs are sometimes used for scientific research. These rules ensure that nothing is wasted and that the hunt contributes to wildlife protection. In the end, responsible rhino hunting is not just about shooting the animal, it is about following a system where every detail matters, from the first footprint to the final report. Is gun hunting, when done legally and precisely, a humane and controlled method of managing wildlife? Let us know your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to follow more hunting adventures on our channel.
Выстрел. Он шихает, его и нету. Есть! Долго бегал. Вот. Ну, в конце концов